Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has formally requested a presidential pardon in his long-running corruption case, arguing that granting clemency would serve the public interest. In a letter addressed to President Isaac Herzog, Netanyahu wrote that his trial has become a focal point of fierce controversy, adding that he carries broad public and moral responsibility and recognizes the wider implications for the country. Although he insisted that it remains in his personal interest to prove his innocence in court, Netanyahu claimed that the public interest dictates otherwise. The letter was submitted Thursday and made public on Sunday. Herzog, who alone holds the authority to grant pardons, confirmed receipt of the request and said he would review it with great care and responsibility. Netanyahu's one-page appeal did not include an admission of guilt or any commitment regarding his political future. He continues to deny all charges of bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. The request marks a significant reversal for Netanyahu, who has long argued that the indictments would collapse and that he would ultimately be vindicated in court. He emphasized the need for unity, writing, "Faced with the security challenges and diplomatic opportunities before the State of Israel, I am committed to healing the rifts, achieving national unity, and restoring public trust in the state's institutions." Sharp political reactions. Opposition leaders swiftly condemned the move. They accuse Netanyahu of deepening societal divisions, especially toward Arab citizens and the political left, and of prolonging the Gaza war for political gain. Opposition leader Yair Lapid urged Herzog to reject the request unless Netanyahu first admits guilt, expresses remorse, and withdraws from political life. Yair Golan, head of the left-wing Democrats Party, said on X, "Only someone guilty asks for a pardon." Netanyahu's allies, however, voiced strong support. Far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir called the pardon critical for the security of the state. Earlier this month, former U.S. President Donald Trump also intervened, sending a letter to Herzog urging a full pardon for Netanyahu, praising him as a formidable and decisive wartime prime minister. A Channel 12 poll in mid-November found that 48% of Israelis oppose an unconditional pardon, while 44% support it. Legal context and the charges. Under Israeli law, the president's pardon powers are discretionary, though pardons are typically granted only after conviction. Scholars warn that intervening before or during a trial risks bypassing the judicial system. Netanyahu is the first sitting prime minister in Israel's history to face criminal prosecution. His trial began in May 2020 and involves 3 cases. The most serious alleges that he provided regulatory benefits worth over $250 million to businessman Shaul El